So I sung hard I wore when it came hard to breathe. Hit the focus to make sure I hit the notes. And there's palm and I won't blame you if you can't believe. But she began to flow. That's your man, hey, cause if it isn't, I'ma make my very best for you tonight. Now she say I'm a magician. And if you're ready, they want to take me home tonight, it's quite alright. Yeah, she say, if you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. If you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. I'm in love, is it obvious? I'm just trying to figure you out. I want all of you if I'm honest. I'm just trying to figure you out. You're all I need to know. You're all I need to know. 'Cause you're all I need, you're all I need, you're all I need to know. 'Cause you're all I need, you're all I need, you're all I need to know. 'Cause you're all I need, you're all I need, you're all I need to know. 'Cause you're all I need, you're all I need, you're all I need. You spin my head right around when you go down, when you go down.
Walk out the house with my swagger, hop in that window, I got places to go. Just like my mind where I'm going, the women, the shorties know nothing but clothes. No stopping at my Pirelli's on. Unlike my jewelry, that's always on. I know the storm is coming, my pockets keep telling me it's gonna shower. Call up my homies, it's on. Cause we ballin' and spittin' up every hour. Look, mama, ow, you just like the flowers. Girl, you the truth with all that goodies power. You spin my head right round, right round.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Tonight, we wrap up Wild Card Weekend. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Philadelphia Eagles. This will be returned from the 6. They'll get across the 20, marking down 23-yard line. They run with the argument. It's Bucky Irving. And a good run there. To get him 5 yards.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From 29, here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Mayfield. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it.
He's inside the 35. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. 53 yards.
Well, how about that for a statement on your opening drive, Mike? I mean, we knew coming in that they wanted to get this run game going, but man, boy, did they ever.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, we'll go with Rashad White, the back out of Arizona State. And he's into the end zone. What a start. Rashad White. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Just an ideal start, Mike. You're on the road. You're in the playoffs. Anytime you can go down there and end with a score, it just takes the crowd down a notch. They've been tailgating. They've wanted to start this game hot. Maybe let doubt start to creep in that I know we're playing a game at home, but man, these guys came to play.
Makes the score Buccaneers 7, Eagles nothing.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Don't touch that.
Hurts going to hold on to this one. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. It is a big play for the Eagles. 39 yards.
And this is why you tailor your offense around a guy like this. I mean, every once in a while, mix in some design runs. He's got such game-changing ability with the ball in his hands. And here, he rips off a big one.
Don't touch that. Don't touch.
Hurts going to keep it on the option. And he'll force his way forward, maybe a yard. 2nd down coming up.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short game. These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a 1st down.
63, 60. And let's go. Trip 63.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Elijah Cansey in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Hurts. He finds Devontae Smith. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. This one complete. It's pulled in by Claypool. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Eagles.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game. And you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop. And they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
This taken at the 5. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Hey, alert! 180! Pistol. Watch out!
Mayfield to throw it here on first down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game. Force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away. And then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Alert!
Here's Mayfield. This pass deflected and caught. Give them 14 on that one. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, 180! Point it right. Hey, alert 33! Watch out!
Now Mayfield. Flush to his right. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
It's so easy to underestimate the speed of this quarterback until you get on the field. They break down your pursuit angle so quickly because of that speed. So give credit to the defense. They understand it's a collective effort to contain this guy. And this time, defense wins and brings him down for a sack.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
180!
That's Ibuka in motion.
Watch out!
On 2nd down, Baker. He finds Mr. Reliable, Mike Evans. And they'll take this down inside the 35. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target, but I don't think it's going to be his last.
And he'll be out of bounds down around the 40. They'll pick up 23 on that one. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Run. 180!
1 quarter complete here in this Monday finale on Wild Card Weekend. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. And we're back in Philly in a moment. So not quite first and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Baker gonna give it to Irving. And a short pickup down inside the 10.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding.
Yep, regular. 20. Stop.
2nd down throw from Mayfield. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
For whatever reason, when the ball was in the air, Mike, it seemed to me like he was almost having a little trouble tracking it. I'm not sure if that's what allowed the defender to catch back up, but ultimately it was the contact at the catch point that causes the incomplete, and now it's going to bring up 3rd and real long.
3rd and a long way to go.
180. Up. What's that?
Baker to throw. A pass pulled in by Irving. And the drive stalls out as he's brought down. And the field goal unit likely to come on here on 4th and goal. McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Buccaneers will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Elijah Cansey in there to drop him, and that's going to be a loss of 9 to open this drive.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
There's an argument to be made, Mike, that across the league, some of the best cover guys on the field play free safety. They're handling a lot of assignments. They're handling a lot of different coverages. But it's their ability to be the best communicators, put out some fires, get guys lined up in the right spot. And no matter whatever coverage they're in, they're always a huge threat to pick you off.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. They send Godwin in motion. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Tampa. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
Now return coming from the 7. Oh, yeah. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
No touch that. Hey, let's go, let's go, let's go. Trimmer, trimmer, trimmer. No touch.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. I don't think I was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
1 yard gain.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
They'll come up here, first and 10.
Eagles, first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Yanni, Yanni. Crowd left Yanni. No touch.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Great timing to call the screen. It's a gain of 17 and a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
No touch.
Here goes Hurts on the design run. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
On second down, Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Here's third down and a few inches. They'll go with the sneak. And he's going to have an Eagles first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker and find a way to convert on third and inches.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's four-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on third and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
In trouble, and down he goes. So the Eagles will use their first time out here as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number one.
What a first half for this pass rush, huh, Mike? I mean, they have just completely dominated this game. They are in complete control, and you have to imagine this offensive line, there's got to be some adjustments up front. They just cannot allow their quarterback to continue to be hit like this.
That is brought in at the 10. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
For an Eagles first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Saquon. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
Brought down just shy of the goal line. 4-yard gain brings up second and goal.
They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. The ball inches from the goal line. Third and goal. Bigsby is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott on now for the PAT. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. On first and 10, here's Baker. At the middle of the field, he's got Evans. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Mayfield to throw on first and 10. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding. Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. Evans working free. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Who survives? Whose season continues on to next week? One half to decide it. Time for the third quarter of the NFC wildcard game. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. He'll push forward for about a yard. Elijah Canson in on the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
second down, 8 to go from the 28. Off the bootleg, it's Hurts. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at, and that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
73! 73!
On third down, here's Hurts. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down.
12 yards. And an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. Past midfield to the 45. And they finally bring him down, but he gets it to the red zone. Brings it inside the 20. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 41 yards.
Eagles first down.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
180, 180.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's close to the goal line. Won't have the touchdown, but he does pick it up on third down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
Great.
Now Hurts going to run this one himself. He will do it himself. He's in. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That his second touchdown tonight. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. On first down, here's Irving. And he'll get this to about the 36-yard line. Jordan Davis, the man in the middle, brings it to an end.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Here's second and 9. From the gun, it's Mayfield. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Third down, 3 to go. Throwing is Mayfield. Open man, right side. He's got it. A gain there of 11. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. That's Ibuka in motion. On 1st down is Mayfield. Gets this one into the hands of his receiver, Godwin.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
180! Alert, alert! Alert, alert! What's up?
They go play action with Mayfield. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. A pickup of 14 on that ball. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down. But in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield. And there does come some danger when you throw back across. But in this case, it's a big completion.
2nd down, 8 yards to go. Throwing is Baker. This one caught at the 4. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter.
Set. 180! What's up? What's up?
Irving. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards.
It is brought in the end zone. Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Buccaneers. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
The kick is good.
Kick it back the other way. This will be returned from the 6.
Good, set. No.
On 1st down, sack, and that flag is probably on the offense as well.
Good, set. 180, 180.
Here's Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. Well, they get the penalty yardage back here. Pickup of 10, and it will be 2nd and 10.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
play coming up. This is third down.
Good.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. The throw on the run is complete. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. So the Eagles will use their first time out here as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. Throwing is Hurts. This is caught. He's got a long way to go. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a fourth down, fourth quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs. The handoff, it's Irvin. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
180!
To throw is Mayfield. That's over the middle and caught by Ibuka. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. A pickup of 14 as he takes it to the 14.
First down, Tampa Bay.
First and 10.
Good. 180! Stop!
Here's Irvin. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. They'll go again here with Irvin. And the Buccaneers are going to be set up with first and goal. He couldn't quite break the plane. They'll have it at the 1-yard line.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
What's up?
They'll try to run this one in. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards. From back at the 2 now, here's second and goal.
Sick. Alert, alert! Alert, alert! 20!
They'll drop to throw. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. He's to midfield. Inside the 30.
File this play away. If they're able to hold on and hold this game out, We're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
Here is 1st and goal.
No touch that.
Here's Barkley, and he barrels his way into the end zone. Saquon Barkley, touchdown Eagles. On is Elliott to add the extra point. His kick is good, and the Eagles have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Miller now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Run. What's that?
On play action, Mayfield. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Godwin working the right side. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big one here in the 4th quarter. 37 yards. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
Regular.
To throw is Mayfield. He'll swing this out wide to Irving. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. It comes with 1:15 left to go in the 2nd half.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama. Into space. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Touchdown. Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way. A back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing, less than 2 minutes remain. You're just taking some chances. In this case, the chances backfire, and the other team's able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Miller now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's 1st down. Now, faking the give. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Emeka Ibuka, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down. That's thrown quickly, taken in by Godwin. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their 2nd. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the 4th. The Philly faithful making some noise on their feet before 3rd down. Now Mayfield moving outside the pocket. He manages to get the throwaway and completes it. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
That's good for a first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Baker. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
And with that late score, it's going to give them a little bit of late life here, Mike. But remember, the next series of events is very unlikely. They need to get the onside kick and then likely a Hail Mary situation. So while they definitely have a little bit of a chance, I think it's pretty slim.
So certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a two-point conversion. That's caught! So they get the two-point conversion, and all of a sudden that 11-point deficit down to just a field goal here in the fourth.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
In need of a recovery and a quick field goal, here comes the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not, but things are pretty much spoken for. From the 39, here's a first and 10. Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it's a win here for the Eagles. They are moving on in these playoffs. Won't have a long time to celebrate this one. They have to get right back to work for the divisional round. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners, as we say, so long from South Philly.
combination.